So I had this really good thought, man. Like, it was so powerful. And I was in the sauna pondering it, And I was gonna come out here and present it to the God's anointed, or the man of God. And this dude walks in, and it turned into a complete opportunity to share the gospel, man. 185 degrees, 30 minutes. I am drenched, but you know what? God touched that man in there today. Straight up, man. God absolutely was in that sauna, and that guy heard the gospel, and he had heard the gospel before. He was like so fed up with church. He was so fed up with modern religion. He was so fed up with the system, the red tape, all the things that runs people off and separates the children of God, man. It causes confusion, and he was so sick of it. So I pointed him back to the relationship. 100%, it's got to be about your relationship with God. That's number one. And everything else falls into place after that. It's a process, it takes time. But you can't live up to the Old Testament law. It don't work that way. You can't live up to the Mosaic law. It wasn't good enough then, it ain't good enough now. The entire Old Testament pointed to there had to be a Messiah coming. We needed a Christ. There had to be hope. If there wasn't hope, then what was all the sacrificing for? What was it? Other than the atonement for sin. It was a never-ending river of blood and lambs dying and bullocks dying, everything having to die and die and die and die. And then we look at the cross, man. Then we look what Jesus done and fallen in love. And that's what we talked about. As people come into church and they get saved, then they just kind of get forgot about. They just kind of get pushed to the side, like, now you're saved, so now what? They just let them go and don't teach them how to fall in love with Jesus, and don't teach them how to have that relationship with Him and how to build on that trust where you can only trust God 100%. I mean, you can trust some guys, you can trust your wife and everything to a point, but far as 100%, like, no doubt at all, God is the only one that you can fully 100% have faith in, and know that He's never going to leave you or forsake you. He's never going to leave you comfortless. He's never going to leave us fatherless. He will come to us. And just an awesome thing, man. Just an awesome thing. And I'm humbled that God would give me the boldness and the wisdom and a heart for the lost. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a loving God. Love you all.